Good morning, everybody. I realize I'm looking rough. I am extremely exhausted after yesterday going to Paducah and then ended up in Fairview Heights, the St. Louis area. I even got a funky kind of voice, but ah, everything was awesome. Thank you so much for your prayers. It was just great. It was so good. The Lord was there. Paducah, I spoke about a balanced lifestyle, which I'm not very good at, and in Fairview Heights at Grace Church, I spoke on Isaiah 58:11. So, tonight I speak in North City, which is just down the road at my mother-in-law's church, and so I'm excited about that. Very, very, very quickly, we are going to go through two of the 7 things God hates and detests. And so we will be in verse 18, and it says, "A heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil." The first thing I want to say is anything that is not of God, anything that is not God ordained, God blessed, God honoring, anything, the opposite of that is wicked or evil. So you might be thinking, or I think, I'm not evil, I'm not wicked, but if I'm doing something that's not of God, then that's what it is. It's either with God or you're not. So let me explain. When it says a heart that devises wicked schemes, the heart is the center of man's immaterial nature. This is the emotions. When it says wicked schemes, this is kind of interesting. It's the planning and expression of deception, to deceive. It's trouble that leads to wickedness, or it's emptiness that results in idolatry. How interesting is that? We have an emptiness in our life. We are not filling our lives daily with Jesus. That emptiness can grow into a wicked scheme or idolatry. That is speaking volumes to me. And these schemes that we're talking about, it's just basically what you think. To think, devise, to plot. It's a cunning invention. So I see a slippery snake, being real deceiving, deceptive, because anything that's not of God is wicked. Now let me read a couple verses to you. First, in Job 15:31. Job 15:31 says, Let him not deceive himself by trusting what is worthless, for he will get nothing in return. So the funny thing about this is we don't only plot evil schemes to deceive others, but in our brilliance, we can deceive ourselves without even knowing it. Let him not deceive himself by trusting what is worthless, for he will get nothing in return. We deceive ourselves thinking that we can trust in money, we can trust in a relationship. Deceive not yourself, because you will get nothing in return. Nothing. If it's not of God, then there is nothing there for you. Let me read another verse. This is Job 31:5, and it says, If I have walked in falsehood, or my foot has hurried after deceit, let God weigh me in honest scales. Back then when they would go to buy something and weigh it, a lot of times the scales, oh goodness, I've got someone waiting for me. The scales would already be weighed. So you would put something in there and it would say it weighs this much, but it actually wouldn't, because it was real deceiving. And they're saying, God, weigh me with honest scales. if I've walked in falsehood, or my foot has hurried in deceit. That because the second part of that is feet that are quick to rush into evil. Have you ever known someone that, is real down low and quiet, but then when there's something to get into, or there is a evilness to talk about, they are right there, quick to rush into evil. It's not good. It's something God hates. All right, the last verse that I want to share with you today. This is to help us overcome the heart that hatches evil plots and feet that race down a wicked path. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. Above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. Whole heart faith. You and I are presenting our whole heart faith right now. And we have to guard our heart because it's the wellspring of life. Our emotions, especially a female, that's where we're at. And God wants us to feel and be emotional, but tempered with His grace and mercy and discernment and wisdom and knowledge. Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to substitute teach after I do my hair. Have a great day. Bye-bye.